Ayun na. Saj. Record ka ba? Hirap pag pag on hirap ng communication. Ayun na, record. Press the button.
Hello guys, in this video tutorial, we're going to host our website in IIS, or what we call Internet Information Services, on Windows server. Okay, so before that, we must ensure that you have already installed the virtual machine. In my case, I use the VMware. So virtual machine is a computer system that created using a software, okay, on one physical computer in order to emulate the functionality. In other words, we're going to use a two computer system within a device. When we say a virtual computer, it is a computer system running by a software, as you can see in my monitor. This is the virtual machine, and this one is my physical computer, or what we call a host machine. So our main objectives here is we're going to host a website inside this Windows server, inside this virtual machine, and we're trying to deploy it locally. And after that, we're going to access it here in our physical computer using its IP address. So let's begin. Okay, so our first step is, let's find a website template that we're going to deploy. So remember, I'm currently using the virtual machine. Okay, then let's choose this one, Flamix. I like this design. Let's press the download button, and okay, already downloaded. Let's go to the file manager. Inside the downloads, I'm going to extract all the files here. Okay, so inside this file, let's copy this Flamix folder. Okay, and we're going to paste it here inside the init.pub, inside the init.www root here. Now we can rename the folder, and let's rename it with our site that we're going to deploy. Let's say my site. Okay, and after that, we're going to open the IIS inside this virtual machine Windows server. Let's type the IIS, Internet Information Services. Okay, so let's find the site, and we're going to add the website to deploy it locally. And what we're going to type here is the folder name that we give in our website folder. So okay, what's name again? Inside the init.pub wroot, that's it, my site. So type my site .local, and let's copy the destination of the folder. Let's double click this one, copy, paste, and let's copy the site name into the host name. Okay, And I don't want to start the website immediately because we're going to modify a certain file before we can run it smoothly. Okay, so inside the file manager, let's find the certain files. Okay, inside the Windows, let's find the system32. Inside the system32, let's find the drivers. Inside the driver etc, and let's modify this file, the host file. Let's open it with notepad. Okay, and inside this file we're going to add some information, which is the local host name number together with our local host name. So our local host name is my site.local. Okay, my site.local. Okay, so let's run it in the browser. Let's try whether it's working or not, and don't forget to press the button here so we can start the website. Okay, let's go to our browser. Let's try if this is working or not. So my site.local. So that's it. It is working, right? Our website is finally working. It is locally host now. Let's click this one, right? Services, as you can see. Now we are successful to run or host this website inside our virtual machine or in the Windows server. So let's try to run it inside our physical computer or our host machine. So before we can do that, we needed to find the IP address of this virtual machine. So using the command prompt, let's type the ipconfig. Okay, so the IP address is 192.168.64.128. so let's copy that inside our certain folder here in the Windows. Inside the window, let's find the system32. Inside the system32, let's find the drivers, and this is the drivers, the etc, and let's modify this file once again. And this time this file is from our physical computer, not here in the virtual machine, but rather inside our physical computer or our host machine. So we need to paste the IP address of the virtual machine, which is the 192.168.62.128, in order to access the local host website that we have created earlier. So again, what is the IP address of this one? 192.168.164, 192.168.164.128. I think that's it. That's right. Together with the local host website that we're trying to access, which is my site.local, and let's save it. Okay, and let's try if this is working or not. My site.local. Oh, that's it. It is finally working. it is finally working. Okay, it is finally working. Now you already know how to host a website inside a Windows server together using the virtual machine inside the IIS. And thank you. And here is our tutorial document for this video tutorial together with the screenshots. Thank you and goodbye.